Hello, Crosswatchers for Leo. We're going to check in and see what's going on in the life of your Leo. I'm going to try to bring in messages not just for romantically, but if you're watching for a Leo that maybe you're working with or you have business with or family or whatever. So I might get caught up on love, but I'll try every so often to bring in like non-romantic messages as well. For those of you who've had readings with me in the past privately, you know that I don't do any kind of like quote unquote psychic spying, the spying, uh, because of the energies that I work with. I try to keep it high vibe. Even like for me in my personal life, if I'm dealing with someone or if I'm dating someone, I don't try to get into their dirty laundry. Like I won't sit down and throw cards and try to like see, oh, like what's up with this person because I have to respect the boundaries of others. But I will always ask like what is in your best interest to know about the person, just to protect yourself, to look out for yourself, and also what is in that person's best interest for you to know about them. Okay, because maybe there's certain things that if you knew, it would be beneficial or helpful for them in their healing or their growth or whatever it might be. So we're going to ask for messages here regarding Leo. And first we're going to start off with what is going on with Leo's life. I really want to get into a lot of details with the cross-watching stuff, but my videos are a little behind right now, so next month's cross-watching videos will probably be a little bit longer than these. But we're going to see what is going on in Leo's life right now. I'm feeling the number 10. So this is giving me a sense or a feeling that your Leo is about to accomplish or finish something very significant in their life. Okay, we're going to see what details are coming up in the cards, but 10 to me is a number of completion. Something is coming full cycle. So we've got 3 of Swords. So your Leo may be going through some heartache, okay? And some of you are like, well, it serves Leo right because Leo did me dirty, or Leo left me behind, so they deserve to be hurting. But for me, 3 of Swords is one of those cards that I feel like when 3 of Swords comes up, a truth has been revealed to this person, and it's a bitter truth. Like it hurts. Like they say the truth hurts. This is definitely that kind of vibe when I see 3 of Swords. For some of you, maybe you're feeling like your Leo feels hurt by you, but probably more often than not, you may be dealing with a Leo that you feel that they made some bad choices or they listened to the wrong people or they believed the wrong people, and now the truth is out and they're feeling a little devastated about it. So it's not all Leos. I'm not going to put all Leos down, but some of the Leos may be a situation where cross watcher might be watching and saying, oh well, Leo's getting their karma now for what they did to me. Overall, I'm not going to judge it this way, and I'm not going to say anybody deserves to suffer. I don't like to see people suffering. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's karma, but some of you may be seeing it that way or feeling it in that way. Overall, I think what's going on with these Leos right now is that they're releasing a lot of sadness, okay? Some of them may be emotional, some of them may be crying, or just releasing heavy feelings. I do feel like some of you, those of you who are dealing with a Leo who's a little bit more high vibe or is a little bit more spiritual or metaphysical, they may have recently begun some kind of healing work. Like they may have begun going to therapy or working with an energy healer. And so they may be digging through their deeper layers to do release and to let go and to bring in healing for themselves. So a big part of that is going to be releasing. So a lot of you Leos are going through a lot of your Leos are going through releasing stuff at this time. I don't know why I just had this image flash in my mind of like somebody in bed with the covers over their head. So if you're not hearing from a Leo or if you've been reaching out to a Leo, I wouldn't be surprised if they're not getting your messages till like days later or like a week later, because to me that's like a feeling of just like wanting to be left alone and not like dealing with the world. So if this is a Leo that has a job or is working, they may be like coming home from work and going straight to bed, and they just might stay in bed until the last second that they, up until the last second that they can, for as long as they can, and then maybe just like go to work and then come home and same cycle again. So I do feel there's this feeling of just like not wanting to talk to people, not checking messages. Some of you may be dealing with some like radio silence here. And again, I'm just getting this visual of like somebody with the covers over their head, right? So maybe not for all Leos, it's not severe, but I do think overall your Leo is being faced with some certain unpleasant truths or things that they're looking at. Um, some of you are dealing with a Leo who's very sad because they didn't go for you when they had a chance. Again, because maybe they listened to the wrong people or somebody convinced them otherwise or pulled them away and they feel like they walked away from a good thing and now they're regretting it. Again, it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for different Leos and different cross watchers. Okay, so next we've got the Temperance card coming up. So if you watch my videos, you know that when the major arcana cards come up, when I'm reading about people, I take it to mean that there's a significant like soul connection here. There's a significant relationship here in terms of like a soul contract. So there's some patience here, there's some balance, there's some give and take, there's some compromise. So don't be surprised if Leo is wanting to um try to get your help with a situation or wanting you all to help each other through the next phase. And so some of you may feel like, no, like I don't want to do that. But the Temperance card is giving me a sense or a feeling that that it's not over between you guys. There's still business here that needs to be done. There's still some unfinished business. Um and I'm just getting a strong sense of healing. I think there's just a strong sense of healing. I think that you all are coming in to teach each other's strengths. Like where this person is weak, you're strong. And where you're weak, they're strong. So there's definitely kind of like, and I'm hearing frenemy. Some of you may be dealing with a frenemy situation, or some of you are looking at this person like as a frenemy. But I don't think this person has bad intentions towards you. I just think that maybe there was a getting off on the wrong foot, or other people got involved and stuck their opinions in and just like made chaos where there didn't need to be chaos. And this person may be wanting like to kind of just start over again, to like clean the slate and start over again. Yep, we've got Page of Pentacles. They're wanting to invest time, energy, they're wanting to work together, they're wanting to get something rooted here, they're wanting to get something grounded here. Being that it's showing up as a pentacle and it's not like Page of Cups or Knight of Cups, I do feel like this person is not coming back romantically. Or if you're already romantically involved with this person, they're wanting to focus more on other aspects of the relationship. So if you are with this person and you're like, oh, I want to bring the fire back into the relationship, this person's just wanting stability. This person's wanting to grow roots in the situation. So they might be more so wanting to talk about non-emotional things or non-romantic things. Their attention may be more on the practicality of the situation, more on the practicality of like what's going on here. And so they're kind of wanting to lay a new foundation with you. Okay, so if this is somebody you were dating in the past, or this is somebody that you all were like thinking of getting together, they're wanting to resurface, but they're not coming in with like a romantic way. I think there's a lot they're overcoming, there's a lot they're releasing, and they're just trying to be friends first. If you have a frenemy situation, then this is someone that maybe they're very hurt, or you may be very hurt by them. So the roles could be reversed here. But I do feel like there's still business here, so you all are still working on something together or working on something together. But it might be one of those situations where, as far as like trust or establishing trust or going back to the way things used to be, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some like building back. But you've got 6 of rods, so there's gonna be an overcoming. There's gonna be an overcoming of this. Okay, there's gonna be like, you guys are gonna be able to come into better territory, come into, you know, smoother waters, and be able to move past it. Now, this is a situation though. Whatever you all might be doing together financially, finances may be tough. So either don't depend too much on this person financially, or if you are going into business together, you all might not need to like revisit what you're doing business wise or what's being invested, because it may not be something that's going to bring in profit right away. I do feel, I don't know why, oh my goodness, it's like, it's such a harsh thing to say because it sounds so very judgmental, but I have a rule. If I hear it, I say it, okay? And I heard morally bankrupt. Um, I think so. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or there's a situation. It could be you or the Leo. The roles can be reversed, but someone is getting over the pain the other one has caused them. And a part of getting over the pain is one person's looking at the other and saying, this person is just morally bankrupt. Like, you're seeing ways in which maybe this person hasn't just screwed you over, or they're seeing you that way, but that there's other people too, like there's other victims here in this path. So there's some realization that's coming in where you're not taking it personally, right? Like, you're not okay with it. You're not going to let them do it to you again. You know, how does that saying go? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know, some of you are just coming into that energy where you're just like, no, like, you know better. You're protecting yourself, but you're also not taking it seriously because you're looking at this person and you're saying something's wrong with this person, or vice versa, you know. But you know, if you're cross watching, maybe you're probably more so the one who's been hurt rather than the one who did the hurting. um then again, this is not for everyone, so I don't want you to freak out. This is just for some Leos or cross watcher Leo situations. So, you know, you'll know if that resonates or not. For other ones of you, I do feel like this Leo really has a very long way to go in terms of getting established or feeling secure, right? So, um don't look to them as, you know, somebody who's going to be able to step up and do a lot for you financially or do anything for you financially, right? Like, they're still kind of starting their way. So if you do have business with this Leo, seeing 5 of Pentacles does make me feel like this is going to be a good time for you guys to look at your business plan here, okay? Because something may not be going that great. Or if you do have a Leo where you guys have some time apart because this person is, you know, like going to school for something, or this person is, you know, trying to work towards some kind of a promotion or something, they might not be landing it. They might not be getting it, or they might be going through a period of unemployment or something where it's kind of shaking their confidence, and it's making it difficult for them to really like make any kind of firm plans or make any kind of commitments, okay? Because they're still kind of trying to figure out where they're going and what they're doing, okay? They might be a little bit overwhelmed in that way. So let's see, what does Leo want to say to you? What does Leo want to say to Crosswatcher? What does Leo want to say to Crosswatcher? I'm hearing you're better off without me. You're better off without me. So maybe they're really down on themselves right now. Let's see what the cards say. I'm hearing that, like, you're better off without me. Oops, we've got Knight of Rods. And we've got King of Rods. So I think Leo would want you to know that a lot is going really fast in their life, right? And they're trying to transition from that knight into that king, right? They're trying to get their confidence. They're trying to get their plan together. They're working on themselves. They're going through a time of growth. The fact that these cards are coming up together side by side also makes me feel, for whatever reason, like your Leo is having a spiritual awakening, and they're realizing that what is happening right now is a moment of growth, right? So they are very driven. They're very driven. They're very passionate about the changes. They may be depressed. They may be down on themselves, but they're just sick of feeling the way that they've been feeling, and they're going to pull themselves out of this, and they want you to know that, you know, I will move, I will have this growth, I will, you know, go from the knight and be the king, but I'm going to need some time, and I'm going to need to do it my way, right? I'm going to do it my way on my terms. So I almost even feel like some of you feel like this, like there's an apology that's owed to you, but like they're not wanting to do it. They're not wanting to do it. They're not wanting to apologize. Like this feels to me like I'll reach out to you when I'm ready. I know I have work to do. I know I have growth I need to experience, but like they just want to do it in their terms, in their way. Um I also feel like this Leo wants you to know that they plan on being very successful, or they see themselves as being very successful, and when they are, you know, like they're gonna remember, you know, who was there for them. They're gonna remember, you know, people from the beginning. Like they're gonna stay humble, and whatever experience you all have going on between you, is one of the things that's gonna keep them humble as well. That's what I feel like. So next, we'll look into what you can do to help Leo. Okay, what can you do to help Leo? Stand your ground and keep doing your share of the work, or focusing on you. I think Leo's learning a very difficult life lesson right now, and you need to stand your ground and not like feel bad or try to carry them. Okay, like some of you maybe are feeling like maybe I was too hard on Leo. Like maybe you're listening to this reading and you're saying, oh my goodness, like I don't want them to be stuck in bed, I don't want them to be depressed, I don't want them to be sad. Maybe I should reach out and like help them forgive themselves, or you know, I don't want Leo to think that I'm better off without them. Like you might be very moved to reach out and try to give them some kind of comfort, but Seven of Rods is saying no, just kind of stay where you are. Stay where you are and hold your ground, because again, this is a situation that's helping Leo to grow. And Leo needs to like work their way back into the situation with you, whatever it might be. They need to work their way back into it, right? And then Three of Pentacles, just keep doing what you're doing, keep working on your plan, okay? Because we already had with Leo that Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles could be financial uncertainty, right? So do what you can with your own finances, outside of whatever's going on with Leo. Establish that, and you know, just focus on you. I said this in one of the other videos because there was a similar message. In fact, I think it was also Three of Pentacles that came up. Um, a lot of people don't realize that when we work on ourselves and we heal ourselves, even if we don't have any contact with our soulmate or soulmates, our soulmates are also receiving healing because we're connected energetically. We share an energy, we share a bond. So if you're healing, you're sending that person healing. So just focus on yourself. For example, if you want your soulmate to be unblocked with their financial blocks, work on your financial blocks or emotional blocks or whatever they may be, or your own enlightenment, because that's going to send that energy to them as well. And you don't have to feel like, oh my goodness, let me drop everything and try to carry you and try to hold you. And then you're just in a situation where you'll keep having like a repeating cycle because nothing's changing. So if you want to really bring about real change for your soulmate, you need to bring about real change within yourself. So that's the message that's coming in. Don't give in. Don't like have second thoughts. Don't think, oh, maybe I was too hard. Maybe I should reach out. Or maybe I should help Leo with what they're doing. You need to work on you, and you need to keep moving along. Okay, my darlings? Check out your weekly forecasts. They'll be up in the next couple of days. And the love readings for May will be up in the next few days as well. And then I'll have a more detailed cross watching video in May.